I just want to say from Saturday, like we've already touched on it, but Invincible Star has just gone really, God, it's gone good. And that didn't.
Great. Well, I've never had much. It's been a Sydney side of gay, and it's only been pickling around down here. But since you've got a lot more runners down here, she's her and Adrian Bottom, aren't they? Good trainers.
How are the big teams there? Like when I was at the set in the morning, I said the horse was $15, and it started to go off, and I'm thinking it'll probably get back out.
Yeah. No.
$5, like across the tapes, like Jelko.
Yeah, no,
there's something to be learned by looking into that. You know what I mean? Like a horse that couldn't get across in a fast race at Moonee Valley goes to Caulfield in a race where it's drawn wide. It's every chance of getting over, and a horse that had shown a high level of talent early in its career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Jorda's a bit of a myth, I think. You know, she's run okay, but
yeah.
That was interesting. And
what about the Guineas?
I thought Toast and Stardom's worth touching on. They're in the 1400 metre Group 1 last time. I just love to know what Blake Shin was doing there. He managed to get himself settled behind Lucky Hustler. And I remember watching that race because I actually liked Toast and Stardom in the
Rupert Clark, was it?
Yeah, Rupert Clark, whatever it's called these days. And I'm thinking, how on earth has he done that? Like, surely the stable would be horrified. And I wasn't sure. Maybe they were happy with it. Who knows? And I just happened to be at a function on Friday, and Darren Weir was one of the guest speakers, and he spoke about it. Oh, didn't he give it to Blake Shin?
Yeah.
Which I thought, oh, that's good because that's what I thought. And then that gave me confidence that they weren't going to fall for the same trick against Saturday.
Speaking of him, MT's horse, Happy Clapper.
Happy Clapper.
What happened there?
Dear, oh dear.
Was that Blake malfunction as well?
Oh, that was a severe malfunction. That was. What do you
have inside barrier when the fence was good, and then he ended up out where he was. I haven't watched the replay.
Well, it just looked to me like a case of extreme overconfidence. Just trying to make sure the horse didn't get in any trouble. He just completely overdid it. Like he went back through the field, almost got back within 2 horses of being last, and then tried to come round it. Just a bit unnecessary, all that. So he got a beat, but. There we go.
Yeah, Toast and Stone. Well, anyway, Weary's. I mean, that was D-Lane's only instructions. Try to be a bit further forward, which upping distance again. And as Trevor said to me this morning, that there was a race where a 12-to-1 chance had it shot to bits at the 500.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, there were an awful lot of horses in the market in that race that didn't have the platform or didn't run the distance. So Mr. Sneaky ran up the win.
Yeah,
he doesn't get past 1400 metres. Egg Tart did not have the platform to win that race.
Answer my friend had the malfunction on Monday, poor horse.
Oh, how funny was that? Did you see that?
I did, when you alerted me to it, and I was surprised you're doing the form, but I was surprised did you take that into account when you're doing the...
Well, I did, and then I heard Robert talk about it, and he just sort of said, you get over it, and I went, okay, fair enough.
So where people didn't know, he had a barrier trial at Cranberry on the Monday, which Robert's very good at, giving them a hit out on the Monday, or just to wake them up, and one of Robbie Lang's horses attacked it out of the gates.
Indian Thunder, who's dead set man.
Little Indian.
Oh, Little Indian, I mean, sorry. Little Indian, yeah.
And so he just attacked it, and they went out of picture, but apparently they went through the running rail.
Yeah.
So, that's 4 days, 5 days before a Group 1.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Well, he had 2 runners on Saturday, Robert Smurden, both in the market, Divine Messenger and The Answer My Friend. So The Answer My Friend had that excuse, but Divine Messenger, and neither of them competed for 1 stride of the race. So just a bit... Jury's out on that camp for the moment until the dust settles.
Yeah, well, they've got that issue from the previous week at Flemington. There's a bit of trouble there with Lovani and whatnot, the scratching there. So, anyway, watch this space.
Well, anyway, DK, we're right into the spring now. It's great times ahead. So Wednesday at Caulfield will be a good meeting. They'll roll that track today. Yeah. So because Jason will want to keep them on the inside 5 metres, so he can put it out to 6 for the Caulfield Cup meeting.
I just had the fields came through just before I hit it off here. There's the 3-year-old benchmark 70, 1600, Villamont, Group Horse, would have thought so, Group Horse, Temple of Bell. These are my I'm projecting their Group Horse off their what I've seen them do in their maidens. These are, you don't see what these horses did very often in their maidens. Villamont's as big a figure as you put on one nearly.
Yeah.
Would have thought so. Sectionals at Ballarat were just unbelievable from last. And Temple of Bell, Archie Alexander Improver, she goes good as well. They're all in that, so it's good. What a cracking little race that's going to be.
Absolutely.
Talented horses there, so it looks a good little card there of all nice up and coming horses and whatnot.
Too right. I think that day I'm very keen on Villamont as a horse and Temple of Bell. I'm a bit dubious about the form from that Ballarat meeting.
Oh,
They all ran on out wide. There's
Don't know.
something about that track that when that race was run, I thought, geez, that's a nice horse. And then as the day unfolded, I looked back and thought the inside might have been off that day, but
Yeah, well, still, I won't be but I'm
still a good performance.
I still think it's a good performance for a horse having a second start, and the horse that went with it, Seminari and Bazustans, like they were really, really strong. They're really strong late. Oh, that's more so I'm looking at their late strength and how they're going through the line and after the line, and then look at the. So I know the bias might have been in their favour, but yeah. So anyhow, that was good. So
yeah, good performances.
Yeah. So that's on, and what else? I've got the Betfair hat on, mate. Did you get a tracksuit?
Tracksuit?
Yeah. All these the GWTG get within the game. Tracksuit of the Racing Ramp Boys Guide and Matty Gillum. Thanks, Matty.
Everyone but us.
Yeah,
did you get a tracksuit, Paddy? Hey, Paddy got one.
Did you get a tracksuit? Yeah. I wonder what the criteria was. Anyway, Scoot, I've got the hat on, but tracksuit would be nice. Thanks, buddy.
That'll do us. Cheers, punters.
Cheers.
See you next week.